So we're going to start with a meditation today. So we'll do about 10 to 15 minutes of meditation, and then we'll move into our restorative practice. So just before you come to meditate, you can do it seated or lying down. So just check in with energy levels, see how you're feeling. If your energy is feeling quite low, you might want to come to lie back, maybe in constructive rest, or have the legs stretched out. Or you can do it seated, chair, maybe resting the spine on something like a wall or bed. And we're going to do just a little bit of movement before coming into some stillness, just to get the energy flowing. So, coming up to a comfortable seat for a moment and just start to round the shoulders. So, lift the shoulders up towards the ears and then drop them down the back. And just start to circle the shoulders a little, hiking them up towards the ears and then rolling them all the way back. And then once you've gone maybe 5 rounds in one direction, just start to change the direction of the circle. So going back, up, and then forwards and down. Nice. Nice. And then after we've warmed up the shoulders, just let the shoulders melt down the back of the body. We're going to inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. I'm going to mirror you for this one. And then exhale, just take a side stretch over towards the right. Breathing in here. Exhale here. Then inhale, we'll come back through center, opposite arm lifts. And then exhale, pouring the body into a side bend. Hand can rest on the ground, the chair, whatever you're sitting on. Take a breath in and a breath out. Then inhale, we're going to come back through center. Exhale, we're going to take the left arm across the body over towards the right knee, right thigh. Right arm can reach behind you and just twisting the body in a very gentle seated twist. So you might find the head twist a little bit further than the chest. Then take a breath in and a breath out. And then inhale, just come back through center. We'll swap sides, opposite hand onto opposite knee. And twisting the chest and the head over towards the opposite direction. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And then just come back through center for a moment. And then just start to circle the head in a couple of rotations above the shoulders. So depending on how your neck and your shoulders are feeling today, you kind of control the width of the circle. So staying within the realms of comfort if you can. Do one more round on this side. And then pause and then change the direction of the circle. So rather than making this kind of like a yoga practice, it's really nice just to do a few stretches before coming into stillness. One more round of the head. And then exhale, come back through center. Nice. And then we're going to take 3 rounds of breath when you're ready. And on the exhale, either exhale through the mouth quite forcefully, or you can flutter the lips as you exhale. So take a nice slow inhale through the nose. Exhale. Keep the eyes closed if you want, breathing in. Exhale. Last inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Then we'll come into our meditation position. It's either sitting up, lying down. Meditation is a practice that can be practiced in any position. So don't worry. If you want to lie down, come to lie back. If you're lying down, you might place the hands perhaps on the body. closing the eyes or just relaxing the gaze. And let your attention sink into your body. And you might feel yourself breathing and the breath at the heart area. And as you let the attention rest in the area of the heart, you might get in touch with what your intention is for right now, this sitting, for this meditation. What really brings you here? And just allow yourself to touch into what feels most sincere. And just take your time. At first, you might hear some words in your mind and just keep dropping in. Am I looking for more presence in my life? Being more connected with others? Am I trying to touch more peace? Maybe touch inner freedom? Or am I just really trying to get to know who I am? What's your intention? And in this stillness, you might gently scan through your body. Notice if there's any areas of obvious tightness or tension. And just letting that tension soften a little if possible. Scanning more slowly and sensing the brow. Often we furrow the brow when we're thinking or when we're feeling quite tense. So just softening the eyes and let the brow be smooth. Let the eyeballs be like orbs floating in water, soft and easy. Unhinging the jaw, letting the mouth be in a slight smile. You might sense the tongue can relax a little bit more, spread through the lower palate of the mouth. See if you can relax right down to the root of your tongue. Letting the shoulders just gently drop a little bit more into the surface of what you're lying on. If you're lying down, if you're seated, shoulders drop away from your ears. And the hands can rest in a really easy and effortless way too. And if possible, just try softening the hands a little bit more. Feeling the aliveness in the hands. Soft, awake hands. You might sense an openness at the chest. And just noticing how the heart feels right now. Can you make space for what is here right now? Scanning down a little bit further and then bringing the attention to your breathing. Let the breath be received in a softening belly. This breath right now. And now this breath. Feeling that inflating, and then this one again. Softening, inflating, receiving. Can you keep the attention at the belly and soften the hands a little bit more? And then drawing the attention back to the breath and just resting with the breath, the sensations of the breathing. It's just one breath. See if you can focus the attention on just one breath without concern for the breath that's just gone by, without chasing for the very next breath, just one breath. Noticing where the attention is. It's okay if you have thoughts. We're not trying to empty the mind of thoughts. I like to see meditation as kind of like an observation, observing what's going on for you internally, and then training the attention to come back to presence. So for this meditation, we're using the breath, sensations of the inhale and the exhale. And then when you're ready, so open the eyes, come back into the space. You might take a stretch, maybe a yawn, ease yourself back into this body. Make any movements that you need. And then we're going to move into our restorative. So if you're lying down, making your way up to seated, yourself up to seated, making your way up to seated. Nice. And we're going to set up for a restorative twist using 2 pillows and a cushion. So you've got 2 pillows, one stacked on top of the other. Now, I quite like very thin pillows. If you're someone that likes quite hard pillows, you might just have 1 pillow instead of 2, because otherwise it might be a little bit too hard. So just see how you go. So turn them widthways and have them kind of more or less towards the top of your mat or your bed, wherever you're practicing. And then we're going to take your cushion, one cushion, leave a bit of space in between the pillows and the cushion. And that's it for setup. I don't know why I've got this blanket here, but you don't actually need a blanket for this. You might place a blanket on top of the cushion if you find you want a softer surface on top of the cushion. So if you just watch me first, we're going to turn away from the props that we've created, and then we'll draw knees, feet about hip width apart, knees pointing up, and then we'll draw both knees over towards the right. Now you can stagger the legs like me, or you can stack left knee on top of the right. You're going to keep twisting the body so that the chest is facing towards the back of the mat, and then bringing the hands forwards over the pillows. You're going to place the right side of the body down towards your pillows. Hands come either side of your cushion as you bring the right cheek down towards your cushion. Now, you might need to readjust props here. So if the cushion feels a bit too far away, just kind of scoot it underneath your head. Arms can form a little cactus around your cushion. Notice if you want to change the position of the legs, maybe both knees together sometimes can feel quite nice. Maybe you stagger the legs, the left knee draws behind the right. Wherever you are, just see if you can allow the shoulder blades to relax here. So sometimes we come into a twist and do some sense of holding through the shoulder blades. Let the shoulder girdle completely soften so that the arms can relax too. Eyes can be open, eyes can be closed. Let's take a couple of breaths together, and then I'm just going to leave you in a little bit of stillness. A nice slow inhale. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, letting go slowly, steadily, smoothly. One more breath in. Exhale out. Allowing the support of props and earth to come meet you. And just breathing here. Notice if there's any urge to reach for relaxation. Sometimes we can be in a real rush to relax, me included. But that relaxation often happens in part when we let go. But letting go of this clinging, and just let the body ease into that relaxation. Let's take 2 more breaths in here. So you've taken your last couple of breaths, checking in, seeing if you want to move. If you want to come into the twist on the other side, the hands come down either side of your cushion. Press down into the hands to carefully lift the body. And then we're just going to twist the body over towards the opposite direction. So back through center. This time, knees fall over towards the left. And then keep twisting the body. So you're looking, the chest is looking back. Hands come in front of your pillows. And then left side of the body comes down towards your pillows. Left cheek comes down to cushion. Take a couple minutes to get comfy. Couple breaths to settle. And you'll notice that I'll be talking a little bit less in restorative so that you can have the time to tune in to just you without any distractions. Take a couple of last breaths here in this twist. And when you feel ready, we're going to carefully bring the hands underneath shoulders as you gently press yourself. Lift carefully off your props and then lift yourself, rotate yourself back through center. Nice. We're going to come straight into our back bend from here. So I'm going to show you some options. We've already got all the props set up. So feet, knees stay about hip width apart. I always like to keep the knees bent for this one, but you can stretch out the legs when you come into your back bend if you want. You're looking to lie back over your pillows. So I quite like to bring the elbows back as you lean over your pillows. Now, option one, you can keep the cushion where it is so that you can stretch the arms out into a T shape, Y shape, whatever shape feels comfortable. For me, I quite like to take the cushion away and bring the head down towards the ground. And if that's somewhere that feels quite comfortable for you and it's not too much of a deep back bend, you can do so. And think about taking up space with the arms here. I'm kind of restricted in terms of space, but you can take the arms out kind of like in a Y shape, in a T shape. Let the arms open as the chest opens. Now, there shouldn't be any sense of pain anywhere. So if there's any discomfort or pain, ease yourself out of the back bend and just come to lie back. You've got something to cover the eyes, quite nice to place something on top now. Change the positioning of the legs if you want. I quite like to keep the feet grounded. And we're going to spend about 5 minutes here. No need to control anything. You don't need to control the mind, the breath, the body. Just really let yourself marinate in this freedom to just be. Take your last couple of breaths here. Now you have option to stay here, or you can start to roll off your pillows. So left or right, just roll yourself off. Slide your pillows to one side, and then just come to lie back. I think I almost fell asleep there. Just come to lie back. There's something about practicing on pillows that makes me feel really sleepy. Let's come to our final relaxation. Let yourself rest and breathe, soaking up the effects of your restorative. Start to rustle the breath in the body. Being really aware of thoughts right now. Sometimes there tends to be a sense of evaluation that comes in, and just stepping away from any evaluation or judgment and just really giving yourself gratitude to be here, make the space, to rest, to breathe, to be still. And then start to bring some movement back to your body. Might take a full body stretch. That can sometimes feel quite nice. Maybe a yawn. And drawing the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then let's rock ourselves up to seated or roll yourself to one side. And then lift yourself up to a seated position. Okay, let's just end with the hands on the knees or thighs, palms facing up or facing down. Just noticing if there's anything that's shifted. So, body, mind, nervous system, thoughts. And if there is, just allowing yourself to allow these aspects of our practice to kind of feed into other areas of our life. Bowing the head down towards your heart, thanking you and your wonderful body for your practice today. Let's end by taking one last breath. So, when you're ready, inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much, everyone, for practicing live on demand. I hope you have a relaxing evening ahead. Thank you. It's going to end the video now.